and inspire. All right, y'all. First popular opinion question of the night. Best sneaker, boots, or shoes to make a fashion statement without trying. Again, best sneaker, boots, or shoes to make a fashion statement without trying. Number one, Timberlands. Number two, Brothas. Number three, Jordan 11s. Number four, Balenciagas. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Already they going with they going in the chat already. They saying Crocs in the chat. Even though that's not one, but they go Crocs in the chat. Now I'm seeing Timberland in the chat. What you going with, bro?
I'm definitely gonna have to go with Timberlands.
Going with the Timbos? Why you going
with Timbos? Because at one point it was just a workman's boot. You know what I'm saying? So it was just considered. You know what I'm saying? You going punching that 9 to 5. You going downtown to something, bust some sheetrock. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it just morphed into a style and a signature all on its own. And eventually later on it picked up as commercially successful, but it just morphed into that after a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was like a turning point or a pivot point like, nah, Tim's is gonna be used as we're gonna rock the Timbos and the jeans and the Ralph Lauren sweater. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just happened like that. So because you know what I'm saying? Because at first you was busting sheetrock with the Timbs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The 60s and 70s you was busting sheetrock. 90s you getting fresh with them. So I'm gonna go with Tim's.
So you saying you could be on a construction site and go straight to happy hour?
Not with them same Timbs, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta switch the Timbs up, but you definitely can go to happy hour with some Timbs on. You know what I'm saying? Not the same Timbs you was busting sheetrock with. You gotta switch. I don't want people to go in there like, nah, son said I can do this, but you walking around with mad dust. Nah, you can't. Change them up, and you could still go in the spot with them Timbs on. You know what I'm saying?
He tracking up mad silver clay all in the club. You know what I'm saying? Just silver clay all over the place. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro?
You need that for construction. You know what I'm saying? Mad construction dust on them overalls.
Mad hold the dust. You know what I'm saying? Hold the dust. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. All right, for me personally, I'm gonna go with, I would say Brothas, but Brothas to me came and went. When I used to be a big Prada head. When Brothas came out, it didn't stop with the shoes. I would have the shirt and what else they had at the time. They didn't have jeans yet, but they had like the shirts and the sweaters that you could get at the time that Brothas was really busting. You know, when in our upcoming, you know what I'm saying? When we was up and coming, you know what I mean? And I had all different flavors of the Brothas. But to me, something that never dies for me is them damn Jordan 11s. I gotta go with Jordan 11s for me because no matter what you get them in, whether it's the OG, they saying somebody said OG, the OG, whether you get the OGs or you get the all white with the baby blue, you get the black with the red on the joint, and then ain't messed around and got real sexy with it and came out with the navy with the baby blue all in one shoe with them. Oh my God, they showing out with them damn Jordans. So for me, I'm gonna go with Jordan 11s because when you got a fresh pair of Jordan 11s, no matter where you go, people always appreciate the damn Jordan 11. So I'm going with Jordan 11. What you think of the Jordan 11s, bro?
I mean, I love the Jordan 11s. But what was specifically the question again?
The question was, in particular, best sneaker, boot, or shoes to make a fashion statement without trying.
Okay, yeah. Nah, but I definitely love the 11s. My first pair was a black red, the infrared. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely, it has a soft place in my heart. Pause. But
my bad. Go ahead. Keep cooking.
But poised to the question, I'm gonna have to go with the 10s because there was no commercial aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it was a work boot. Jordan went. If you take into consideration, that was Jordan's work shoes. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? He went to work with them, right?
Right.
But it was iconic because of when he wore them Jordans, what he did on the court. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, it had its own commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So based on the commercial, based on how the question was poised, that's why I didn't go after the 11. But I love the 11. I got a pair right now. You know what I'm saying? So I always have to have one pair. If I can't get the one that always drop every year, I have to at least get some pair of 11s when they drop. I just have to, because it is what it is. But because of how the question was worded, I'm going with the Tims.
All right, so I went with the Jordan 11s. My brother went with the Tims. The chat, I saw a mix of Tims. I saw a majority of Tims, and I've probably seen like one person say Jordan 11s as well too. The rest of the world at 44% went with the Jordan 11s. What do you think about that?
Of course, like it definitely. I know they had commercials for it. You know what I'm saying?
But did they though?
Did they have one? But I feel like the game in itself was its own commercial. That's why I bought. That's why I based that on that regard, because I don't think there was a specific. I don't even think there was commercials really for Jordans that came out really. You know what I'm saying?
It's been I don't seen a Jordan commercial for real since like
there was Jordan commercials, but I don't remember them for the drops of his sneakers really. Like maybe it was Jordan apparel commercials, and like niggas had pairs of Jordans in the commercials, but I don't think it was like for the pairs itself.
Right.
But question, yeah, of course. Like there's no hands down. Jordan 11s is just supreme.
Right. Like I think the last time I seen a commercial of Jordans, it was probably Spike Lee, maybe them Jordan 6s or something like that, or whatever those Jordans was, like when he was on top of the rim, the Mars type of joint. I think that's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, Rowan Jackson, Space Jam was his commercial. Facts. A whole movie.
A whole 2-hour movie, just straight ad. Just an ad.
You know what I'm saying? The Space Jams is legendary. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It is. Nah, that's a fact. But either one of these shoes you could wear. You know what I'm saying? You out there, you got them on. You don't really gotta do too much. I think Balenciagas. I think you're trying to say something with Balenciagas because they're known to be expensive, and it's like a brand that's like you're trying to say something. With Jordan Tims, I don't know if I put Prada in the same conversation. You could wear them, and they are expensive as well, but they not as expensive, but they're a better brand. Like Timberlands is a better brand as far as shoes than Balenciaga. If you get a fresh pair of Tims, they hit way harder than Balenciagas. If you get a fresh pair of Butters, and don't mess around and be like me, because it was nothing better than a pair of them bumping grinds. You know what I'm saying? Them nice black, the all black with all black at the bottom. I call those the bumping grinds, the R. Kellys. You know what I'm saying? Because he had those on the bumping grind video, and all you want to do is stomp on roaches with them Jones. You know what I'm saying? But if you get you a fresh pair of Butters, you can rock them with anything, and it's saying something when you rock the fresh pair of Butters. When you got the fresh pair of Jordan 11s, whether they the white and black, the blue and the baby blue, or the black and red, like you don't really gotta say it. You just check the feet, dog. So can't go wrong. But again, that's what everybody else went with. Shout out to my bro Biggs in the building. My bro Biggs in the building, tapping in. Appreciate you as always. Shout out to Give Me a Second. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in. All right. And y'all don't be weird. Be here to support. Don't be weird. Shout out to Rafe in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. Again, don't be weird. If you're here to support, we appreciate you. If you're not, get out of here. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next popular opinion question. Again, y'all, these are not our questions. These are the world questions. So stick to the answers in the questions. All right, y'all. Start your record label. Start your record label. Number one, P. Diddy, the Notorious B.I.G., Usher. Number 2, J. Prince, Lil Wayne, R. Kelly. Number 3, Master P, Jay-Z, Chris Brown. So it's just those 3. So again, group 1 is P. Diddy, the Notorious B.I.G., Usher.